She-Hulk. Any better yet? Let's rock it. Thank you for joining me. I am so excited to be here. Welcome. I am the Real Brian, and you never know what you're going to get here. So for the next few minutes, we're going to talk about my thoughts here on episodes 2 and 4 of She-Hulk. Was it better? I did a video on episode 1 of She-Hulk, and I wasn't very nice about it. I actually had some problems with it. I know a lot of people did not like the show. So far right now, I think it's got a 5 out of 10 IMDb rating right now, which is not very good. There's a lot of people that really just don't like it. Question is, what do you think so far? We're 4 episodes in. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. All right, so first of all, episode 2. We're going to keep this brief, by the way. Episode 2 for me, so much better than episode 1. For some reason, I really did not like episode 1, and I mentioned earlier, what my thoughts were on the other video, so make sure I'll make sure to tag that video. Check it out. I didn't like the way that they portrayed Jennifer. I didn't like the way that she and Bruce interacted. I thought it was kind of just ridiculous. She came across as being, as I was saying, almost borderline narcissistic. She was disrespectful. She thought she knew everything. And I was really frustrated with her character. But in episode 2, I feel like they sort of gave her a little bit of weakness, kind of like, oh, well, I got fired and oh my gosh, there's some stuff going on. And so all of a sudden she's not high and mighty anymore. She's kind of, down to a humanistic level, which I appreciated because then I cared about her. Episode 2 for me, I think is probably my favorite episode so far. I wouldn't say it was still good. It was better than 1, and it was better than episodes 3 and 4, in my opinion. Now, episode 3, I thought was an okay episode. There were some fun parts. There were some really annoying parts, actually, about the episode. And what I'm finding here as I'm getting into episode 3 is there's not much of a story yet. I'm not even entirely sure what they're doing with the story yet. What's the show doing? Where's it going? And who is the target audience even? Maybe you'd call it the random adventures of Jen Walters, which I guess that's fine if that's what they want to do. Now, breaking the fourth wall thing. So when Jen talks to the camera, it's kind of weird. I'm not going to lie. I know when Deadpool does it, it's awesome. And honestly, when Deadpool does it, it works. It rocks. He does a great job, but this is just not as good as Deadpool. Not even close. So when she does it, it's kind of awkward. It's kind of cringy. It's kind of, I don't know. There's a couple times where she does it and I thought, oh, that was kind of fun. But other times where I'm like, now episode 4 to me was a little weird, a little bizarre. By the way, Wong's in it. That's awesome. Wongers. Hey, Wongers. I love Wongers. I really do like his character, but tell me if this is me or if you're seeing this too, but I felt like they kind of portrayed Wong as kind of an idiot in this show, which brings me to the humor. The typical Marvel humor. I'm a big fan of the Marvel humor. I really am. Always have been. Sometimes they hit it. Sometimes they don't. In this show, I feel like the humor is significantly more cringy than funny, and they're just not hitting the mark, in my opinion, when it comes to the humor. I'm appreciative of the humor, and I'm glad they're trying, but it does feel like whoever's writing it is just not quite there. Like they're trying to be Marvel funny, but they're not being Marvel funny, if that makes sense. CGI, I'm sorry. The CGI for She-Hulk is really bad compared to what they've done in the past. Maybe they don't have the budget. I don't know. But every time I see her, I'm like, ugh. It's just, she smiles. I mean, I know they can't get the mouths quite right, which is fine, but I'm not feeling it. It just feels so poorly done. It feels kind of cheap right now. The end credit scenes are really bad. I'm not laughing. I'm not interested. I don't care. She-Hulk twerking? Seriously? There are good end credit scenes in Marvel shows and movies, and these are laughable. Not funny, but they're laughable, unfortunately. So overall, episodes 2 through 4, to me, are better than episode 1 for sure. I am mildly enjoying them, enough to say, yeah, I kind of want to know what happens, and I do want to finish the show. I would not say it's a great show. I'm saying it's a decent show. It's okay. I'm not as annoyed and frustrated by Jen's character anymore like I was with episode 1, which is good. That gives me a little bit of hope, but I would say it is hands down definitely my least favorite Marvel show and or movie that I've watched. For those of you who are loving this show, hats off to you. I'm glad. I hope you're enjoying it. For those of you who just absolutely despise and hate this show, then don't watch it. It's not worth it. It's honestly, to me, it's not worth watching unless you're at least mildly interested in it. And that's where I'm at. I'm mildly interested in it. I'll keep watching it till the end. I'll give it a chance. But definitely not Marvel's best in my opinion. So, which is too bad because I think the She-Hulk character is awesome and could be amazing, and they should have done better with this show, in my opinion, but it is what it is. If you're a multi-passionate and or curious about life and a lot of things like me, then please hit subscribe because this channel is for you. We do a lot. We explore a lot of various topics. We have a lot of fun, and we try to keep it as short as possible. So thank you for joining me. Have a smashing day.